Hello, I'm Augusto. I'm new to this kind of thing, but the idea is to do something I always wanted to. Once I retired from the Navy, can you help me with this? Once I retired from the Navy, I was thinking of doing something that could be helpful to many others, like what happens after retiring, the process to retiring, or else what can you do once you have free time that you imagined not to be able to deal with. Maybe thinking of the things you could work after you had time to do it without any obligations, any time set up to wake up in the morning, having all the time to plan for your things, and instead of doing just things for yourself, doing something to improve yourself, improve your morals, improve your life, improve the way you deal with others around you, and do something for the others as charities, maybe. So let's start. Well, I'm someone who's been I've always worked in the same place, Navy, since the 18. Since I was 18, I started in the Navy and then finished and retired working for the Navy. And I always loved pets, like cats and dogs. So now I also deal with spiritual matters, as I've always been involved with this in some way. I'd say that all my life has been guided and I had no control over it. I only had to study, I only had to make way to happen things. Once I tried something else, once I wished something different from what was heading to, I could not be able to change it. I was to get into it anyway. So all my life I would say that it was guided by God, as I believe in God. And I can tell you, I'm not perfect, I'm not the chosen one, I'm not trying to make myself something like that. But I can say that all my life, and I recognize this, I accept this, I've been a blessed person. My life is full of blessings, and although this is not a religious podcast or religious video, I'd say that I'm a blessed person and I want to share this with you. So let's start from the beginning. Retiring was something that I wanted a lot, but I was not prepared to. Once I was retired, I passed a few days having no food, no control of my time. I would wake up very late on the day, let's say in the day, and then stay up awake over the night, having no time to sleep and no time to wake up. All uncontrolled. I'd say that my life was a mess. And then I would search for food and no food in my house because I was not prepared or thinking of going to the market, because once I was in the Navy, I had all the meals prepared for me. I had no worries about it. So for breakfast, I would have my breakfast done. For lunch, I would have my lunch done. So once I was at home, retired, I had no food because I was not prepared to be on my own. And then, after a few days of starving, I made some plans to get used to the new life. Sure. So, funny enough, I'd say that after that, I was okay with food, okay with supermarket, but nothing to do with my own life besides taking care of my cats and dog. Why? So what was the purpose of life? And then I started to, I went back to my spiritual life that I used to have before, and I had a brain stroke. I had some blood in my brain, and I stayed on the floor for over 8 hours till somebody else found me there, laid on the floor, and took me to hospital. But I have no consequence on that, and I'm healthy, thank God, and I survived, as you can see. Then after that, some strange things started to happen, like overnight 2 handprints appeared on the door, on the pane of the door, and one the day before it was plain and clear, and the day after, in the morning, I could see 2 child's handprints on it. And also I had a strange dream. I was sleeping, and then I saw someone of my beloved ones that had already died. This person came up to me and described very clearly how she passed away, how the process, all the feelings that she had during this process of having going away to the other plane, the spiritual life. And I could feel everything details as she described it to me. And it was very amazing, because after that I woke up and started to pray. I prayed a lot so I could feel better without that, and I was almost crying, really, because it was very, very real. The sensation was real, and the presence of this person, this beloved person, I could feel it very close to me. And it was not something that she said and could not be clear or unreal, because it was very detailed. It had full of minimal details and sensations that I could feel as she said, as she was telling me. And then I started to read about spiritual life and also philosophy, as I loved philosophy. And I'm here to share with you all the things that I've learned, and then I'm still learning. I hope you like it. And I forgot to tell you, sometimes in some videos you will see me with one of my cats, because they will also want to participate on it. I forgot it. And I need to warn you that in many videos from now on, you see also my cats taking part in the video, taking part in the talk, because it's inevitable. Now I have just one, yeah. This is my cat, Phoebe. Well, let's talk about They need to be conscious of your who you are and also what is surrounding you. You need to be aware of the purpose of life. It's something that you need to search for. This awareness, it's important, and once you retire, it's more important than ever than before, because it's something that makes you improving, and let's say spiritually. Well, I'd say that I really think that once you have a goal in life, you get into once you have a goal in life, you know where to get to. If you don't have a goal, if you don't have a place, or let's say a state of mind, an object in life, a plan for your life, you just live as you automatically, let's say. You just live automatically. You don't reach any point. You don't go anywhere. You don't go making mistakes here and then because you don't have any goal. As they say, if you don't know where you want to go to, any path you make it, any path you take, you work it. Once you don't know where you want to go to, if you don't know what you want to become once you reach the end of life. Because once you finish this passage, which is just a piece of your life, because life is endless, you need to look behind and see, oh, I came to learn and be someone better than before, and I did it. I've done it. So this piece is done. I can leave to another period and another term in peace. So think about it. Think about what we were supposed to do in this life here. What is the purpose of your life here? What is the purpose of being a human being? Because the purpose of a lemon tree, is to make lemons, to offer you lemons. And what would be the purpose of a human being? Thinking about it. And if you want more of my thoughts and experiences, maybe talking about relationships, oh my God, it's not something to do with relationships, and also about learning from your mistakes, being conscious of your imperfections, and also of the thing that makes you just a piece of the whole, that each one is linked to the other. We are just part of a big family. We are just part of the all. Okay? So if you like this, if you have loved, at least not just loved, but just at least liked this first video, please let me know, and let's together make the next one being more relaxed and talking more about the things that you would like me to talk about. Okay, let me know. Okay, bye bye. See you if you want it. Bye bye. Hey, I'm here just to explain why it was in English, because and once I'm Brazilian and speak Portuguese, it's because if I did in Portuguese, I would reach a certain amount of people, but if I do it in English, I can reach much more, plenty more, way more. And then, what is the purpose of willing to help people if I do something limited to just a certain quantity I want, and if I do it in English, I will be able to reach many more and then help much more. So that's why, and also because it shows that anyone everywhere is equal to the other. We are the same, we are equals everywhere in the world, everywhere on the world. No, we are just the same. It doesn't matter if you were born in Brazil or in Argentina or in the United States or in China or in Russia. We are all the same. You feel the same. You pass through the same experiences in life, let's say emotionally,